what I love about you is that you're one of us, just a little bit taller. And you're taller in the area of compassion. I've seen you love in incredible ways. You're taller in the area of generosity. I've been blessed before the economy changed too much, Delmar and I were going to lunch, or breakfast, or lunch, for the whole first year I was here. And you're taller than us in your heart for people. You just have a heart for everybody. And you have a way of loving people that is just contagious. And you're taller than us in the vision area. I call you P.T. Barnum because you always got something working and always got a vision. And I think you're taller than us in your deep love for Christ and your Christ-like example. And I just love you so much, and I'm so blessed to know you, and I'm so blessed that my kids know you, and my wife knows you, and you and Barb are just, I can't express how much I love you guys, how much I respect you both, and you are just like one of us, but you are definitely taller.
Well, it's a scary thought following the pastor. But I'm Chris, Delmar's oldest daughter.
Only daughter.
And only daughter. So, first of all, I think it's awesome that we get to be here today to celebrate, and we're not here for a funeral. John and I attended a funeral this week, and my grandkids got up and said things really nice about their grandmother that had passed away. And so we get to do it directly to him. And so the other day I was thinking about two words that would best describe my dad. Of course, there are many words like tall, handsome, friendly, a hard worker, ornery. But I must say I think the best words to describe him are insistent and consistent. I think I probably was near perfect as a young child growing up, and the apple of my dad's eye.
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah. But as the years went on and I started making decisions that probably were not so perfect in my parents' eyes, he nor mom never said much. And although they did not approve, I don't remember that we ever had screaming matches or tirades. But it didn't matter what time I came home on a Saturday night, Dad was insistent and consistent, standing at my bedroom door and knocking and telling me to get up. It was time to get up and go to church. Usually the first stop was as he went to take a shower, and if he heard no activity when he was done, he would be insistent and consistent until I was up and getting ready. Later, again, as I was making unwise choices in my life, didn't seem to have much meaning, Dad insistently and consistently brought up the discussion of doing voluntary service. We made an innocent trip to Kansas to visit relatives, and lo and behold, we ended up at the Mennonite Voluntary Service Headquarters, where his insistency and consistency again prevailed, and I was signed up to spend a year doing voluntary service. Of course, he and Mom guided me to a safe place where I could be close to relatives and not all alone out in the world by myself. Again, later in life, when once again my life started going in the wrong direction, and he and Mom knew it was time to help guide me in a different direction, his goal was to get us back into church. Oh yes, when his gentle insistence wasn't getting anywhere with me, he worked on my children. He insistently and consistently kept planting the seed for us to come back. He didn't try to do it on his own power, because I believe he and Mom insistently and consistently prayed that our eyes would be open, and it happened. And I will never forget the day John and I walked forward and made the decision to join church and be baptized. Russ York's first comment was, "You just don't know how long we've been praying for this." Now, I am able to be a co-leader of Celebrate Recovery with Dad, where his insistency and consistency continues to help people learn how to heal from hurts, hang-ups, and habits. He uses those qualities to push me to keep going when I get frustrated and tired. He's teaching me the leadership skills he has acquired through the years. He doesn't let me give up. Granted, we don't always agree, but I've inherited enough of his insistency and consistency to stand up to him once in a while.
missing sister, Aunt Vanola, my Aunt Vanola, your sister. It says, happy 80th birthday, Delmar. You're so blessed. How can one get back at you at this time for all the good you dished out in the past as we were growing up on the farm? More consistency.
Yeah.
You often held the strong upper hand in the dairy barn as we yielded into action. Was it really fun? I never sowed much wild oats or wrecked a car like you did. I feel better already. And then there's something about cats and a sand pile, but I guess we'll table that for 10 years. Same exact story. But you escaped the rigid milking hour by simply not showing up, as well as other antiques too numerous to mention here. But you had the pleasure of shocking oats bundles in the hot sun, shoveling wheat into the granary bins, and hand-picking corn after school while I got to drive the tractor. Weren't those purple plums good after school? You picked them? Enough of this stuff. You always had an inquiring mind that pushed you to go places and do interesting things without much formal education. So keep on putting one foot ahead of the other, enjoy life, stay healthy and active, do all the things that make you happy, and have a terrific 80th birthday. Blessings to you and all family. I was afraid I'd have to go again.
So I didn't know which story to share about Delmar because I didn't know him as long as many of you have, but I couldn't decide if it was the fact that when we first met him, one of the first things Delmar told us was that him and Barb, they were deciding after they were in the Purpose-Driven Church, they went home and bought contemporary worship CDs and played them until they liked them. That was a deciding factor in us moving here. Was like, that guy, all right. Then when I got here, he sold me a car so that he could buy a Macintosh computer, which is pretty awesome. And then I think my favorite is that as our parents come, he keeps taking them to the bar, taking pictures of them drafting a beer. It's so awesome. Yeah. So we weren't just get a present, but we, on behalf of the Davises, we did get you a gift because you're the youngest, oldest person we know. So.
I think we read it.
Yeah, read the card.
I'm saying the 6 pack.
There must be another story with that.
It's party time. Delmar, you are the youngest acting 80-year-old we know. It's time you start acting your age. That's all I want to say. Enjoy your gift. Happy birthday to someone who knows how to enjoy life. Terry, Andy, Madison, Josiah, Sawyer, and Jake Davis. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Jack Daniels? No? Uh-oh.